Hello everybody, my name is RaccoonBroVA and welcome back to another reaction video. I'm joined once again by the fabulous Death Battle Discord, and we are here today to watch SpongeBob SquarePants face off against Aquaman from the Super Friends cartoon. But before we do that, I wanted to do something a little to commemorate this, because I feel like we all have a pretty good feeling of what the next time is, and because I am so confident about what it is, I decided to do something to get us all a bit hyped for it.
Okay.
Imagine if it's not it, no.
Yeah, but no, I think we should watch. I want us to watch this, like, just to get for everyone to get a great idea of how popular and how good of a matchup this is.
Done. We could make a deal with. Okay, I'll stop.
Oh my god. It's
hi,
Cameron versus Captain Kirk versus Casey Jones.
Oh my god, it's H2O Delirious.
H2O Delirious.
H2 delirious, not about that. Delirious, not about mine.
Actually had like a side by side of the two, yeah.
I know, so good.
I really do like it.
Okay, Rogue. Special shout out to Rogue. You did a great job editing this together.
Yay, Rogue. Woo.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Really good at what he does.
Yesterday? Oh, he made that yesterday?
Yeah, but
So you are confident that this is going to be the next death battle?
I'm so confident I will eat my shoe if it's not the next battle on camera.
You're
gonna do it on camera.
I promise.
It's practically confirmed at this point, because like in the cast they had like that whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's a coincidence that the next episode is on the 13th. It's like, okay, now you just gave that away.
Yeah,
Like,
wait.
imagine if it's the fucking Sauron episode.
No, they said it's a
That
coincidence that it's the 13th
Yeah,
episode
know,
of the season.
I just thought it would be funny if
Coincidence at the 13th episode on Halloween.
Yeah.
Guys, I
Yeah.
wonder what
and
movie
also-
franchises match those two events.
Okay, but before we
No,
get
no,
to that,
no,
I just think it's worth noting SpongeBob versus Aquaman. Who could have possibly seen this matchup coming? I mean, did anyone?
Nemesis
No.
I
apparently.
don't think anyone saw Super Friends specifically. That must have thrown everyone for a loop.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Everyone was
I guess
just expecting
I
it to
could've-
be
I
straight
could have
Aquaman.
And also for the
maybe
people-
guessed
also like
SpongeBob, but not
right?
Super Friends.
All the Gumball fans are probably salty.
Oh,
Good.
I'm sure we'll get
Good.
Gumball
Honestly,
versus Chowder.
Good.
No.
SpongeBob
Open.
versus Gumball,
Easy, easy.
so mid. No.
Darwin
No,
Darwin is
not
better.
even.
Well, from what I
I
saw,
wanted to say,
Oh.
They said, Liam said that, they come back to with, Asmahawk again. Some
Yeah,
future projects.
that's true.
I mean,
But
Ben
I will
did have that tweet.
from what I saw with the sneak peek, it convinced me that SpongeBob and Aquaman are probably gonna have a really good fight dynamic compared to SpongeBob's other matchups, because there's a lot you could play around with there. And
I think the biggest thing that took away from the preview was, damn, these voice actors are killing it.
yeah,
Like
no.
Tom Shulk
Be
did.
fun.
Tom Shulk was doing a really good impression as SpongeBob, and then Keston Howard, I think, was doing a pretty like bombastic like '60s Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
There's just
They nailed
one
it.
thing that caught me off guard.
and also the soundtrack, bro, it just fits in perfectly.
Oh yeah,
What-
Ocean Men.
Man.
Ocean Man.
Now that's what we should have.
This was happening because I was.
That's what we should have sung before the recording started. Not
I gotta
SpongeBob
know.
theme.
Is there anything you guys did to prepare for this episode? Like watch anything for it?
I mean,
No.
I saw
I watched
I-
Solid
showing in
I
blind.
I
saw
watched
Roll-
Solid
I
JJ
saw
for
Roll-
an hour.
I
Paramount
saw the best
recap on
SpongeBob episode,
SpongeBob.
Roller Cowards again.
Let's let that speak for itself.
All right.
But-
Since it's
uh,
12
but
o'clock,
there's-
I think it's
Or
before we get started, it's time we give the people what they want. Are you ready, kids?
Captain!
I can't hear you. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
I'm so many yellow and porous as he. If none of the nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants.
then flop on the deck and drop like a fish. Okay, here we go.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Woo!
Here we go.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Nickelodeon's
Oh, I can't believe this is a thing.
The Thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends.
Bro, this
Thalassic
is
meets
gonna be
ocean.
awesome.
Yeah.
Looked it up.
Okay.
Elastic.
black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. But when it comes to cartoon characters,
Aw.
there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's
True.
right, we're prioritizing the cartoons
Fine,
for
Roberto.
maximum Toon Force shenanigans.
Yay!
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skill.
Who would win? Death
No.
Battle.
I mean, probably.
I mean, all SpongeBob needs is the comics.
We have
1946. The former allies of World War II
Get a
were
piece of clothing and
engaged in a
just
Cold
string
War
himself
between
along to
capitalist
victory.
West and communist
surreal.
East.
The United States.
The
changed
backstory for
history
this is actually
forever
kinda
with the
creative.
introduction of the atomic bomb,
Yeah.
a weapon of
It's like
unparalleled
Godzilla, but
nuclear
like as a
devastation.
complete
One of
joke.
the most
Did they come up with this themselves, or was it
Yo,
actually?
this is the biggest theory for SpongeBob. It
That's-
was
yeah.
caused by a nuclear bomb.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Ecological devastation.
A game theory.
Right, nothing.
Something more. Deep beneath the atoll, the fauna
Ooh.
began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language.
It doesn't need to be canon, but I'm fine with this, like, being
Yeah.
the fan explanation.
King Neptune. It developed a free market economy.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
The origin in just one theory, perhaps contradicted by the fact Bikini Bottom's history has its own Wild West, medieval, and Paleolithic cultures.
See,
Wow.
that's why these fan theories don't make sense. Like, ooh, the Rugrats, all of the babies are actually dead, and it's just Angelica's like imagination or whatever.
Driving artistic culture.
Even
never
the
understood that
simplest
one.
underwater creatures became capable of complex thought,
Hey,
including the very first multicellular organism
Plankton
to be
versus
categorized as
Super
part of the
Smash
I
animal
went to
kingdom,
college.
the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them.
More like a
lives in
kitchen sponge,
pineapple
really.
Under the sea.
Oh.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about
You're not
great,
doing that.
but
You're
we
not doing
did
that
the
again,
Hollywood
Boomstick.
Bikini Bottom
But
apocalypse.
he's a total dork.
You're
Oh,
not, you're
I
not
li-
singing the theme
I love the
song
music
again.
that they're
His only
using.
ambition in life is to continue his
We're
minimum
36.
wage job as a fry cook
Yeah.
on the crusty
I
ground.
did not know that. Okay then.
Well, he wasn't joking about being a man-child.
Damn.
Wait, how old is he?
36.
36.
Yeah, like for 30 years he was employee of the month.
What
Remember?
matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't.
Dang.
SpongeBob is
How do we
routinely
tell?
In Battle for
physically
Bikini Bottom,
capable of
SpongeBob punishes it by finding clean underwear. That implies he shits himself every time he takes damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is
Okay.
Wow.
That
look.
is definitely the
Holy
most
shit.
interesting
If
use
this-
of black box in a while.
If this isn't the best analysis of the season, I will be freaked out.
There's no way.
I don't know how to respond to
He's
that.
the biggest
I
one in
love
town.
that.
The time he failed to lift a
Alright.
glass of lemonade,
Yeah.
or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly
Ah, damn
the
it.
entire planet.
Whatever, I'll get it next one.
Whoa, we're in for some
Yo,
shit
planet
here,
level?
aren't we? This
Early
Here we
season
go.
SpongeBob is peak comedy, I swear.
Like a kitchen sponge.
Yes.
Absorbent and yellow and porous.
Porous is he.
After all, he can stretch
Hey.
and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction.
That's right.
Absorb immense
That's one
amounts
way
of
to describe
liquid.
Or a
Wouldn't
sexual
he
king,
always be
baby.
full,
Yeah,
though?
SpongeBob's an
Brought
LGBT
entire
icon.
lagoon to
That is true actually.
Not that
Oh,
asexual.
No, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor. He's
Goofy
survived
Goober
being
Rock.
called hair.
I'm a
Like
goofy goober.
teleportation.
Oh, hell yeah, you
Hell,
can prove
and literally being
yes,
unraveled
yes,
out of
yes.
existence.
Oh, it's
Okay,
Toon Force.
I think we're
He
good.
can beat
We can
Goku
just,
now.
end the rundown here.
no.
Though he
No,
looks
he
as
can't
though
be
he's
Goku.
disappeared, he
Nobody
doesn't body
can be
elastic
Goku.
and
Except for
here as the
Goku.
episode ends, proving he's still alive in some fashion even after it being unraveled.
Yeah, that was important to note.
Perhaps his most
Damn.
mind-bending ability
Popeye
is his
good match?
control over
Soapy.
Bubbles.
Oh yeah, if SpongeBob uses technique in the animation, I will love it.
Anything he wishes.
Technique,
Okay,
technique,
yeah,
To save
technique.
him life and entire purpose society.
Here's the thing, I really
Oh, wait, wait,
want-
shh.
Oh, he's
Okay, guys, let's hear this.
It's already over.
No, what is Boomstick drawing?
So powerful, SpongeBob
drawing
sent
beer.
it back to the surface
Yo,
where it
Whisper's
belongs.
boomstick is
Well,
probably
Have the
strong.
magic pencil.
And finished. I call him Doodle Whiz.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Doodle Whiz.
That is so weird.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Well, there goes
There
goes another whiz clone. There goes another whiz clone.
I do just want to emphasize that Boomstick will win with versus Boomstick.
Which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is
Oh,
about 1.5 quintillion
Here we go.
tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second.
Oh god.
the kinetic energy of over 6
Oh god.
6,000 Yoda.
Oh god, he could be Optimus Prime.
13 times over destroying Jupiter.
Completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula is just an impromptu
Oh,
blade.
And keep in mind, that was,
Oh.
guys, keep in mind, that was only the second episode of the show.
Yeah.
It's also his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever seen.
Krabby Patties.
Yay.
Burger so
Karate.
delicious, it's basically magic.
Yeah.
Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was
It goes right to your
practically
thighs.
1-to-1. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob
That was
Oh,
one,
God.
that was one of the worst episodes, by the way, when he fell in love with the Krabby Patty.
Oh yeah. I hate that episode.
Oh look, there's a comic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite gags.
So hard, he
writes the transition.
Even though it's
Already underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
grabbed a hold of
Underwater.
this mysterious string and unraveled
Oh,
the
here we
entire
go.
universe.
Yes.
Literally undid the fabric
Good
of
game.
reality
Good game.
in seconds. What the fuck?
Aquaman got this.
I'm sorry.
Aquaman
I'm
got
not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob that.
Character arc there, Red. Unfortunately for Roberto,
Character arc
Wizard
waves.
only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more
Fucking
than
hell.
Yeah.
Wiz
Wiz just dropped an F-bomb and it wasn't even bleeped. That was hilarious.
Ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed
Nope,
Plankton's
nope.
Oh
plans.
no.
He-
Oh no 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 no.
Think he ever banged that squirrel?
Nope.
Crushed Plankton's plans. He
Stayed away for
battled
43 hours straight. Awesome. 43
Wow.
hours straight.
Ran to that mountain and back. Want to see him do it again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ran that mountain back. Want to see it do it again.
So many references.
Flipped the patty
I
so
love
fast
that.
it escaped reality.
Bikini Bottom against an
Crush
army of killer
rollerblade design.
robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner.
Hey!
Yeah, Danny Phantom.
Hey, there's that.
Wait, hold on. They forgot one other Nicktoon star. Cat.
And depending
Remember
on the
him?
humidity atmosphere
No.
around him.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, hold
Wait, if the
on.
Nicktoons scaled
Hold
to
on,
each other,
hold on.
does
Ask
that mean
wait, hold on.
Danny
Ask that
Phantom really
question.
drops?
Ask that question again.
Oh wait, hey, what was the other Nicktoon star? You know, the one that everybody remembers.
Prove himself to
Cat.
be a real
Remember
hero.
Cat?
You think he ever banged that squirrel?
Nope.
He's crushed
No.
Plankton's
No
plans.
one remembers.
Stars Timmy Turner,
Nobody
Jimmy
remembers
Neutron,
him.
Danny Phantom to save
Good.
Nicktoons multiverse.
How they
His
mentioned
biggest
the other
weakness is that
Nick
he's a
stars.
giant,
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
suicidally
Wait, when?
And
So
depending
that
on the
means
humidity
Danny
of the atmosphere
Phantom.
around him,
That means the
being
reason for
out
Danny
of water
Phantom is
can
completely
dehydrate you
debunked because he should
permanently
compare
into
comparable to
passive
Oh,
SpongeBob.
so
Wow.
seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy, there's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squid
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
is damaged into a giant baby.
God, that episode sucks.
For that one time, you know, the chair falling on Squidward's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they brought out the seasonal rod. It's unavoidable with this show.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna have the guitar singer this episode?
Maybe.
So if nautical nonsense is something you wish, our yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Okay, there we go.
What's that?
Yeah, mine says
Play, yeah.
Yeah, the stream's kind of like
Lagging.
lagging a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Froze a bit.
Just refreshing it will be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think I think if I just
just remember where it is.
It's
I was at the end of the
No,
SpongeBob
this
analysis.
was a fucking trip.
I already love the episode with SpongeBob's analysis.
Hey,
Very-
This episode has been a complete trip.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's good now.
Yay.
Nautical nonsense be something you wish.
Something you
Then
wish.
Pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Yay. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I missed the clip. I missed the clip.
Aquaman. See what you got.
Ocean boy.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with.
You said it.
That's right, Boomstick.
That's right, Boomstick.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this
That
is the
animation.
era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart. So get ready.
Earth's origin is basically the same as the Silver
It's
Age
the
comic.
byproduct of
Tom
human
Perry
fish
was a humble
intercourse.
lighthousekeeper
What?
who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do
Yeah.
that.
The
He
deep.
procreated with Atlanta,
Okay.
an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their
Members of the
Poseidonus.
Super Friends.
magnificent aquatic
Sorry,
abilities.
Poseidonus.
He's
Such a
the
dumb
king
name.
of Atlantis, too.
Oh wait, no. It says here that was introduced.
He's just
in comics
some
later.
guy.
Here he's just.
He's just a guy.
He's just a good guy.
Magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that
Cue
naked
that
just
one
like
Sonic
land.
Boom episode.
This Aquaman
Oh,
comes
God.
from a time when nobody
yeah.
knows anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice.
That's not gonna help.
Actually mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure
Maybe.
are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely.
Underwater
and
dolphin.
withstand
Okay, are they gonna make any of the boys?
That's new.
Are they gonna make a?
At the bottom,
you
we're
can
gonna
breathe
charge you
under.
16,000
Are they gonna make any references to the deep in this analysis?
pounds per square inch.
Please,
I would
please
love
don't.
it.
Oh, the deep.
They did a voice Aquaman.
They
And I like
mentioned
Aquaman.
the cross
Aquaman
fish
is also
and
an
human thing. I
incredible
think we
swimmer,
already
able
did.
to travel from Florida to Maine in
Yo, the
one
Deep
day.
versus Aquaman. Who wins, guys?
Twice the speed
Me.
of sound.
Nah, you guys are wrong. It's
Water,
SpongeBob meets
and
weight
fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can
Yeah.
talk to fish, and
That's
he
right.
can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
No.
That second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman
Too early.
can talk to fish.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
His
we
telepathy
don't
can
have
reach
that yet.
several
It's
miles,
awesome.
hundreds of
Yeah.
miles, and works on anything
Wait,
from microscopic
could this be
organisms
he
to
can
alien
control
life.
Mr.
As long as it's
Krabs?
aquatic alien life, of course.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Mr. Krabs. We said that like
Kind of.
Kind
You can
of.
free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be
Wow.
You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded
Like
together
trying
with
to
Earth's
prove to
mightiest
Boomstick that
heroes
this
to form a
Aquaman is
team
cool.
capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from
Ooh.
any threat. The
Super
The
Friends.
Super
Wow.
Friends.
Who the-
They're like the
Wait, hold on. Who the hell is that
dinosaur
guy on the
knockoff
far
version of the Justice
right?
League.
Okay, have you ever seen Sonic X?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
He's like
Yeah.
he's like the kid from Sonic X.
Oh,
Chris,
God.
yeah, Chris Thorndike.
I already hate him.
The
I already hate
knockoff
him.
version of the Justice League.
And he's voiced by Frank Welker too.
Oh no, you've got
Wait,
heavy
who's
hitters
Frank
like
Welker?
He's the guy who's been in everything. All the animal sounds. He's voiced Fred from Scooby Doo for 60 years, and he's the current voice of Scooby.
Oh, no.
Name any animal character. 50-50 chance it's either him or D. Bradley Baker.
Man, Wonder Woman.
Oh, I love D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flash, Green Lantern,
SpongeBob solos.
Apache Chief,
Uh-huh.
Samurai.
Oh,
The Wonder
oh,
Twins.
jeez. Some of these
Those are
don't.
Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing
Wiz,
yourself.
stop.
No, wait, his best direct strength feat was when he
Okay.
moved some trash.
Oh no.
About 50 metric tons of it.
Bro,
What?
he's just moving himself.
The
Bit
jokes
on
write
the nose.
themselves, huh?
Fuck.
In fact, Aquaman
Boomstick-
once
oh,
enrolled
Wiz
in
Hold on.
American
two F-bombs in this
college
episode.
Under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty
Yep.
hefty IQ here, huh?
Mr. Waterman.
Hold on. Waterman? He's Gumball in disguise.
I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane
Wait, that's
guy
Waterson.
punching out the animator feet somewhere, but no, he sucks. He actually sucks.
Aw.
His best feat is literally garbage.
Aw.
Take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman
Man,
is a bit
you're
of a
not doing
joke,
that.
sure, but he's not completely useless.
Okay.
He's
Dodge laser beams.
to sink a
Okay.
living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg.
Already
He's
past the
moved
time.
50 metric
Already
tons
past
of
the time.
garbage.
Who
That
looked like a
said
gorilla
to be
for
fast.
some
Not
reason,
is
by
faster.
summoning
Said to be
seagulls
faster than a barracuda.
Summoned a blizzard to completely freeze an oil refinery. That would take 2.9 kilotons of TNT. Okay.
Pelt her
A
with
little.
shells.
We're
He
cannon.
watched
Compare
her
that-
Yes,
swim
6,000
through the
kilotons.
pterodactyl
I mean,
with
better than
a
a half.
Rokan,
from
who
Avatar.
flew from the edge of the
Aquaman
galaxy
is
to
seasoned.
Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
wow,
really?
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Talk.
Okay.
This is just like, oh shit, really?
Here we go.
And Aquaman's
Really?
swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
Yay.
You could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home. So that's something.
I mean, there's that.
He's 55 billion times light speed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Okay, I mean, to be fair, most characters on Death Battle would be able to kick our ass. Dan Hibiki could kick your ass.
Yeah,
Probably.
Well,
I doubt it.
he's on dry land.
I didn't-
Uh,
I mean,
he's
I wanna
out
fight
for
Crusader,
water,
so he
dies.
probably died. If I was gonna die, I wanna die to a champ.
I guess. Oh, wow.
Torno versus Joker teaser?
Stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power
Stomp on his
really what makes
corpse.
someone a hero, or is it the drive to help others, to be of
Okay.
service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
Huh.
Oh my god.
He's about
Yeah,
to
no, they're
die.
not
Yeah.
hiding the fact that
He's about to die.
Poor Aquaman.
Everyone thought Aquaman was like weak and the worst hero. in Justice League.
They are literally not hiding it. They are.
He's about to die.
We are gonna see him die brutally.
I wonder who's gonna win.
Wow.
One possibility.
No, the winner's Middleton.
Oh god, dude.
One possibility.
It's
What?
time for It's time for Aquaman's funeral.
really
God.
are not fighting.
Nah, he got this 55 billion times light speed.
Okay, no, if they're
What's
building
the
this
portal?
up,
I didn't
Aquaman
get
has
that.
to win, right? Surely.
Mermaid Man.
No.
Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evil doer.
I like his voice. I wish they got.
By the way,
JJ for it.
shout out to Origin for going through the old Aquaman sprites and editing them to make them look more like the 60s cartoon.
Yeah, it's the dot eyes, not like the regular, like
Yeah,
the
and
modern
then
day eyes.
Origin made the SpongeBob sprite too, like full on hand created, I think.
It's so awesome.
Yeah. What's funny is that he just made it out of a whim. He made it out of whim too. Just he didn't know this episode was happening.
Oh.
He said it in.
A super friend.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just realized they're probably going to go Jet versus
Waterman.
You're probably. Sorry, we're probably gonna what?
Yeah. Fun fact: the setting, it was on fire. Now
Yeah.
it's just normal.
Yeah, I pointed that out too.
Yeah, it's the Joker.
All right, somebody keep a counter of all the SpongeBob references.
We're probably going to get Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie ending.
Oh. Oh, SpongeBob had balls. I just saw that. Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Creature. And as the king of the seas, he's mine to command.
Uh-oh. Holy crap.
Oh, Jesus.
I wasn't.
The bubbles.
Just reaching out to you.
Look at his face.
Let him have it, chums.
Oh, jeez.
He's bloody.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's me.
Aquaman is actually just like bloody as fuck.
Oh god.
That was another reference.
I love that.
Oh, he's gonna take up the
He's
ocean.
absorbing the ocean.
Oh shit, this is awesome.
Oh god.
What the hell?
Powers fading.
Oh
Is there nothing I
He's
can
literally
do?
fading.
Oh my god.
I see it.
Oh my god.
Multiverse of Aquaman.
Oh my
And out of all
gosh.
of them,
Oh no.
I'm the lamest.
Missed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm a rip-off.
It's gonna,
Aw.
it's gonna be. Oh no.
Even
This is
SpongeBob
going
feels
to be
bad.
Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie.
Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead, McSpazatron. But every day, I get back up and say two words.
Wait.
Oh god.
Wait, what is he doing?
Oh my god.
He's unlocking his powers.
May the best hero win.
May the best hero win.
That was gonna be
Doodle balls.
The doodle balls.
Oh, the pencil broke. Oh, he's using it himself.
Oh my gosh, he erased his arm.
Walker.
Oh, okay.
The other side of the universe.
Other side of the universe.
Oh, nice.
Time card.
Oh god.
Oh, here we
He
go.
said, I'm ready.
Here we go.
What the fuck is going?
Aquaman's gonna lose his arm because his arm is connected in the teaser.
I'm a goofy goober.
I'm a goofy goober. Yes. Whoa. Nice.
Another reference. Let's go.
I love this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Aww.
Super.
Aww.
Oh, man. Oh, he's gonna draw him. I think.
Dude. Brave.
So sad.
Oh. Dude. That is so sweet. Oh my god.
It was so
That is.
10 out of 10.
That is a. That is such an adorable way to end it. Aww.
God damn it! I never.
Oh, there's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I would
That
ever
deserves a
see.
10 out of 10. I don't care.
I was afraid
I felt more about this than Johnson versus Tanjiro.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait, what?
You hear what Origin said? Like, I got to animate the ending.
Aww.
Sorry, that was absolutely hilarious.
This was a close fight.
List the OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz.
This was an incredibly close fight.
Yeah.
They said
God.
didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob
Oh, he
could
said the
basically
Lobo
do
line.
anything he wanted. There was no way
said
Aquaman wouldn't
bastard.
get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered,
So
it's
SpongeBob
far
will
less
just know
powerful
what he
than his
can do
common
because he likes
counterpart.
Aquaman.
There's no
He likes
reason to
Mermaid
believe
Man.
SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing Aquaman had could
He has to
overcome
make
Bob's
them
utterly
first.
broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely
Dude, he can make like a million of
disintegrated
them.
into
Did you see the
dust
first
and even erased
episode of
from
the show?
reality. All Aquaman
So what was that?
He can make like a million Krabby Patties.
can do is
Yeah,
punch
that's really
really
another-
hard, and even that's
think it's-
basically
oh my
useless
God.
against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated. Like when he
But-
and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But
But
that would
Aquaman is
require the fight
literally
to take
weaker than
place
a
out of the
human
water, which
outside of the
messes
water.
Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also requires the
Nice
fight
job,
doesn't
sir.
instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light,
Yeah.
shattering his atoms against Saturn. Because, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry. I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size,
Third
the
F-bomb
sun's
from
width
Wiz.
is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire
Oh,
observable
God.
universe.
Holy shit.
Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10.
This is the
78
fastest
hour
character
times
in
faster than
SpongeBob.
light.
Faster than... Oh, that's even faster than the .exe
This
feed from Mega Man
No
Royale.
way. Wait, are you saying that SpongeBob can
fastest-
beat
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Fastest-
Wait,
The fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history.
that's
And it
awesome.
belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
Take on comic book Aquaman.
Wait.
Are you listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point. Because let's not forget,
Of course I didn't forget.
that string feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall. Rewritten the plot of his own story.
Won the moral
Won the
victory.
moral
Everything else
victory.
from
So Death Battle confirms that SpongeBob would. So wait, hold on. This means Death. Death Battle thinks that SpongeBob would also take out canon Aquaman as well.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
He does, but he doesn't. But sure.
As he's
Yeah.
living it.
I mean,
Everything else, I love
SpongeBob's
it.
title,
Will
dumbass.
whatever he wants.
Infinite
Honestly,
potential with powers.
This is
He
how
beat
you do a
Superman.
joke episode, honestly.
Yeah.
Funny joke episode, yeah.
God of death.
Yeah.
And that's
God
why
of
he
death.
beats Goku.
Yay!
Go 30 and that's why he beats Goku.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
Aw.
I like that one, yeah.
Our God.
Our God.
Strap yourself in. Strap yourself in.
Who was driven to insanity?
Oh, hey,
I
wait.
think I got spoiled of the episode on one of my friend's servers. So someone
Okay,
tagged
Guys,
me.
that was. Hold on.
Play it.
I just want to point out that was.
I don't know how to
I just want to point out that was
Pretty good.
Zach as Fred the
Yo,
Fish.
shout-outs to
and
Fred
Dune-
the Fish.
Yeah.
Fred the Fish.
Yeah.
Let's go, Fred.
Here we go.
Please,
I
give
might
me
know
the
what
one.
it is, but
I don't want to.
Is it
Please,
what
I
I think it
don't.
is?
I don't want to eat my shoe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's it.
Yay! It is. Finally. Finally.
Yeah. Let's go.
Jeez. It's about. Oh my God! It's about damn time. My God.
Oh my god.
Finally, we're finally gonna get.
I find it funny that they say it's Jason versus Michael Myers, not Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers.
I guess they
They
ran
didn't
out.
bother-
I guess they ran out of
bother to say
room.
his last name. Yeah,
they ran out of room.
What I was saying was when I got spoiled is because one of my friend servers put in something saying tagged everyone said Jason Voorhees versus Freddy Krueger who would really win, and so I was like, no.
That was a very interesting episode.
It was
Origin said this is his favorite episode of the show.
This is probably one of the.
This episode was peak.
This might just be the craziest joke episode we've ever gotten on the show.
That was
Honestly,
probably
A joke episode. I mean, we got
This
an
was-
actual ending and all.
this was
The
probably.
ending-
Oh, you
No.
know.
That was all heartwarming.
No, I would still call this a joke episode because it's just so different.
100% a
It's
joke
so
episode, but
like
yeah, no,
gimmick
this was
wise,
like-
it's
this
so
was good.
different.
But I like how it's like
This was an incredibly close match.
Gotcha.
I like how like Aquaman's like immediately bleeding after like 2 hits.
Yeah. And then this one, I think that was like the that was the hardest I've laughed at an animation since like Wario vs. DDD. That was fucking hilarious.
Nah.
Did you notice? And
We have to talk about the
like,
ending.
Aquaman's
Literally,
gonna
the
die,
ending was
isn't
so heartwarming.
I know, right? It was heart. It was heartbreaking too.
Magneto versus
Not
Tetsuo
often
could
DD
not even
does
come
something
close.
like this, and like it's just like a full-on tragedy for the episode.
Aw.
Oh,
And he
hey,
learns he's the worst
Aquaman.
one. But
Hey, guess
So-
what? This is the 3rd time they made a sad ending this season.
so
Oh, yeah,
wait.
that's right.
So wait.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think SpongeBob loses to canon Aquaman?
Outerversal.
And Aquaman is a
Say-
little bit more than universal.
Yeah, comic Aquaman is like out here fighting
He's a little-
high tier heralds and shit, like impaling
Yeah,
Darkseid.
Aquaman's a high tier in comics. In the comics, he's a high tier, I think.
And so
Yeah,
Yeah.
SpongeBob doesn't even come
no,
close.
So he.
not a high tier, but he's not
No,
that
he
far.
no, he is.
So he'd
definitely
be
a
able
high
to
tier.
get past the he'd be able to get past the
He's
regeneration.
He's not like a Superman or a Wonder Woman.
No,
Like,
he
he's not
is.
that far.
He
He's
consistently.
not Superman tier.
No, he consistently fights against Wonder Woman, and he
Listen.
literally impaled
Well,
Darkseid
actually,
with
no,
his
he's not
trident.
Wonder Woman
I
tier.
mean,
He's
I
definitely
mean,
not
also you guys think
Superman
about
tier,
like
though.
this.
The thing.
Aquaman man's ability is to dominate any sea creature's mind. So the same with SpongeBob.
Yeah,
he's still-
Aquaman will destroy
Yeah.
SpongeBob. Or
I
SpongeBob.
find it funny that, like Aquaman just realized I can't win my shit, so I'm just gonna take his thing and send him to the other side of the universe.
I want you guys to listen to this line read again. Oh, it's so good.
That's actually good.
Also, yeah, Aquaman lost his arm.
Is a legend.
Oh yeah, he did.
Fighting.
His left arm's just gone for like so much of the animation.
What's funny is that I don't know who, but someone said Aquaman was gonna lose his arms in one of his arms in the animation because at the beginning of it, his arms look disconnected from his body, which makes me so mad. It makes me so mad because like this dude in Hulk versus Broly, Hulk's arms were like completely different model off of like, or they were disconnected from.
Really?
Yeah, from Hulk's body. So they were like, Broly's gonna win because Hulk's model is killable. And they said that for Trunks. They said that Trunks' sprite was more killable.
Yeah, this dude is like really good at telling whether a sprite or model is more quote unquote killable than the other, which I think is a little absurd.
So stupid.
And they've been able to successfully predict every single episode because of that.
Actually getting away with this.
Also, there's one thing about there's one.
The killable sprite.
The reason comic Aquaman wins is because he can't necessarily get past the region, but the mind control, and he has a trident that has outer reversal BFR.
Are you sure that he'd be able to mind control SpongeBob? Because he's been able to resist mind control before.
No, Aquaman in the comics will be faster because he scales to Wonder Woman, who scales to inquantifiable characters like Reverse Flash. So yeah, no, SpongeBob's kind of fucked.
Also, outer versal BFR.
But here's the thing: even
Also-
even what you say about like the Krabby Patty feet, when Aquaman dominates his mind, SpongeBob can't do shit.
Outer versal BFR.
I love the ending. The ending is the perfect part for this episode.
I love
it.
it.
It's so heartbreaking, better than the other two.
This fight was just absolute ludicrousy, and I loved every single second of it.
Yeah, I know. It's like they bounced off each other so well. They did a great job getting across the lunacy in like sprite form. Like the sprites do a really good job of replicating the hand drawn cartoons, which is really impressive. And like the fact that he goes through this whole character arc of not believing in himself, but SpongeBob's like, nah, man, like I know exactly how you feel, and so they decide to just like duke it out on their own terms after that. Well, I want to hear what he says here exactly.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball,
Aw.
Wingnut, Knucklehead McSpazatron. But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
Yeah, dude, like, come on, man, SpongeBob.
I'm
the ultimate motivational speaker, man. He brought Aquaman out from the brink of depression.
Bruh, SpongeBob is really out here.
Now I want to hear Aquaman's last words.
He erased his arm. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, and this entire ending is also just really beautiful looking too. Just look at that.
Oh yeah. I'll prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
And then they had like the SpongeBob nuke. That was funny.
That was a good inclusion.
Sure.
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
Dude.
Does anyone else feel teared up? Because I feel teared up.
Oh, SpongeBob. Oh.
Here's the thing, I teared up more in this one than Tanjiro versus Johnson, and that one made me teared up immediately.
Oh.
Nah, the post credit scene is just Mr. Krabs digging up the grave for money.
Of course I'll defile this grave for money.
Oh, God.
Look at the back. There's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy in the back.
The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
There is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, yeah, this was such a great episode, and I will say, I'm glad I don't have to eat my shoe, because I said I would eat my shoe if next time wasn't Jason versus Michael. So glad we're finally gonna get that episode out of the way, because it's been so many years people have been wanting that to happen.
They didn't, but wait, they didn't say if it was live action.
We'll
like,
just
the teaser didn't say it was live action or not.
We'll just have to wait and see what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being sprites.
Said that they probably
I feel like
might
it'll
go
be
to
either
Islamabad for future projects.
I feel like it could either be that or Blender. I don't know.
I mean,
Liam said
here's
that
the
they probably might go back to Islamabad.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Even if it was sprite animation, I think nobody would really complain about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about it if it was sprite animation, because I feel like with sprite they can do a lot more effects and more gore than live action.
Jason versus Michael would be terrible. No, I'm sorry. That's like one of the worst ideas of all time.
I
At
mean,
least do it in 3D.
I mean,
Also,
they,
like,
you know, you never know.
3D I think would be fine.
I'm sorry.
I think
but after
3D at minimum.
Okay, so
No,
I
here's
think
the, I'm
I
sorry, but
know-
after
I
Boba Fett versus
think-
Predator, I don't want to see
Okay,
that fight in live
here's the
action,
thing.
just because they can easily fuck it up a lot more than Sprite.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it will be Sprite because this season we've only gotten 3 Sprite episodes in a row at most. So I don't think they would do 4 Sprite episodes in a row.
I would hope not. That'd be such a letdown.
Like he just had
Okay,
resources.
so I have something to
said
say
before,
about
Liam
Jason
said-
about the next time trailer. I think I think the main reason why they just said Jason was because of the whole Jason Voorhees lawsuit stuff.
Was that a lawsuit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Friday 13th game. Yeah, basically the creator. Turns out he was a fan. It was supposed to be a fan game, but it got popular, and then the creators of the actual Friday the 13th are going to sue them because they never really asked permission.
Oh.
I've heard.
So they just called him Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's understandable.
I mean, people seem to really like that game, so I feel like they could have.
I could not
Eh?
play it to save my life because I could not get it to run on my computer. I had the lowest possible
Suck, it's
graphics,
Jason
and it would
in the game.
still lag.
Also, Liam continues to be the best cameo.
The other side of the universe.
Oh,
The
that
other
other
side
one,
of the
yeah.
universe.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh Christ!
I'm not gonna hear saying I love this Liam episode. I'm not gonna lie, this really fits with them.
I cannot imagine anyone else writing this other than Liam.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, did you see that?
I
Sorry,
did.
I went back.
Yeah, no, the fact that he bends.
No, there's a jellyfish and a shark ate him.
But yeah, the fact that when Boopstick said that SpongeBob could be Goku, he's not kidding. He could literally just blitz him and that's it.
I don't know. I still find it hard to believe that he wouldn't be able to beat canon Aquaman. I know that you guys said like all that Outerverse and stuff, but
That's how comics works.
I just find that hard to
DC
believe.
scaling, Law, Wonder Woman, scale like the Reverse Flash. Goodbye.
Because then that means Goku.
Like meaningless to Aquaman.
That means Goku also wouldn't be able to beat Aquaman.
Fuck you, DC scaling.
Aw.
Get fucked.
But what about
SpongeBob somehow travels through the multiverse?
Aquaman, like, he has a win con.
SpongeBob actually probably is faster than Aquaman. Like real Aquaman. I think he should be
Okay.
faster than real Aquaman. The problem is he can't do anything to hurt him.
Yeah.
Okay, you want
So it's really like that one gif.
And
this
Aquaman just
episode
hacks him to
comes
death.
out when this episode comes out on YouTube and the next time is finally announced to everyone on this server, I'm going to make my nickname H2O Delirious.
Yay!
Never forgetting the time when Boba Fett versus the Predator was announced and everyone was sending the Saul gif. Being like people have to change their name to the Predator.
Yeah.
Probably change the name to like Clay Myers.
Right, I remember
I'm
Speedy did that.
I'm sad.
Dream?
I'm sad that Slaughter isn't in this server anymore because I really think his voice sounds exactly like H2O Delirious when he screams.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to make a joke of H2O Delirious at some point.
I doubt it. I feel that seems a bit too niche.
That's a random joke.
I feel
like, way out of line.
they don't make YouTuber jokes honestly on the show. Like I can't think of many instances of them doing that.
Once in a while.
Like if you can name one, if you can name an instance of them making a YouTuber joke, go ahead.
You name Map Ad for FNAF Freddy.
You know what? I could see them bringing up a Dream reference.
Oh God, please don't.
Oh, because he's
peak.
Oh, I want
Dream.
Oh.
They're gonna bring up Friday Night Funkin' when Fleetway versus Onslaught happens.
No, they're gonna be like, you see, Jason is incredibly deformed, and he decided to hide his true identity, and that is what the real point of the mask is.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, I can see
Oh
it.
yeah, they mentioned Timmy and Jimmy, which probably could be a teaser for what next time Nickelodeon characters he.
We're gonna get the Tim and Jimmy Power Hour.
I feel like that's reading too far into the lines, but
Death Metal fans over, and now
No.
looking
That
at
is
analysis.
that
That's
is
right,
right
man.
into the
Foil
lines
hat.
of people thinking Mega Man versus Gru was happening this season.
So did they
Megamind versus Gru?
Did they explain why the portals?
People were dead set that episode was gonna happen because Zatanna accidentally referencing it.
Yeah. Did they explain why the portals kept showing up in this episode?
No, I don't think
so.
so.
Either.
No.
I think it was just sheer cartooniness.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just kind
Yeah.
of shows up. Well, I'll give points to people who find all of the different references. And yeah, because there's a lot to go through.
This episode was just all boo.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, no.
Remember,
certain
I
summons
on my
really
YouTube channel, I made my own reference video for the Red versus Blue episode. I feel like you could very, very easily do that for this one too, with all the SpongeBob stuff they talk about. But but unlike me, who was able to play the clips from all the actual show, I would probably have to deal with Viacom if I wanted to play the actual SpongeBob clips.
This episode.
I find it funny that the grave itself is a whole ass SpongeBob reference too.
I know, it's so
They did
good.
those, if they did those like
Was
if they
it-
still
it
did
was
those
his
like
fight
post
in the
screen
Infinity War
He was
reference.
if they still did those like post screen things where it's like the two different
Yeah.
scenes, they would have definitely done it the gag where like Mr. Krabs digs up the grave for money.
Oh no, that would have ruined it. That would have ruined the
No,
moment.
that would ruin it. That would
have been that would have been fucked. That would have been so fucked.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If they did that, here's the thing. It was already go down as like kind of like the worst fight, just
I
because.
love when they reference stuff in those types of aftermath things, especially with Scout versus Tracer.
Yeah, because
I wish
Archimedes.
they would bring it back.
With the pigeon coming out of Scout's hat.
I will say this about Tom Shulk.
Thing.
Tom Shulk seems to have a knack for voicing one-sided characters that are characters that have no chance in hell of losing.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Because he's voiced Dio, let's face it, that was a stomp. Omni-Man versus Homelander, the entire point of that was a stomp. Like, so was this one. And I guess you could also argue.
Tom Shulk
No, I mean he's
really knows how to be a character, either scary or happy character.
What about the mask?
The mask.
Well, he didn't voice. He didn't voice the mask.
Oh.
So
And I know he.
What,
And I know
what,
he
we
didn't-
could get all these
I know he
characters
didn't
in the
voice
battle
Reverse
royale.
Flash.
Aquaman straight up got his back napped over that building.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's already bloody and shit.
I think that's the earliest
funny is-
that's happened.
What's funny is literally
like
they
it
give
was, and
SpongeBob
literally
the
it
most
was from
fast.
it was from fucking Bubbles. That's the other thing.
I wonder whose mouth
They
that
gave
was.
SpongeBob
I gotta
the
know
most
whose
fastest
mouth that
speed.
was.
Maybe they say it in the end credits. Let's see.
Who's when Aquaman goes Great Neptune?
Maybe it was actually Keston. 'Cause who knows?
Also, just one thing I want to point out: they gave SpongeBob the fastest speed of all.
The
Faster than Megan and Doug.
the
Remember?
fastest quantifiable speed feat on this show. Oh my
yeah.
god, that's hilarious.
Well, yeah. So surely he's faster than Aquaman, right? Come on.
Speed feet.
Yeah, compared to Reverse Flash, I don't
Yo,
think
he's
so.
faster than Thor based.
Oh, yeah, he's faster than
SpongeBob would be
Let's
faster,
go.
but Aquaman could definitely keep up via keeping up with Wonder Woman, who keeps up with immeasurable characters.
So it's pretty
So
much
the speed
SpongeBob
difference
only-
really isn't gonna mean much.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
so it's pretty much SpongeBob only has the speed advantage, but just can't touch Aquaman. Like,
And Aquaman is BFR too. Aquaman is
Yeah.
He might not
BFR.
be able to. I mean, he might not be able to beat Aquaman, but he can at least beat Goku. No,
BFR. That means battlefield removal, right?
With all the logic they have, SpongeBob could literally blitz Goku and just like out hacks him in multiple ways, like turn him into a string, fuse
Yeah.
his body.
Yeah. Forget 30 billion SpongeBobs. That would just be overkill. One SpongeBob is enough.
One SpongeBob versus one Goku.
Yeah.
who would win?
Yeah, really, it should be one SpongeBob versus 30 billion Gokus.
I was just about to say that, man. I was
They
just about to
council
say
Cloud
that.
my
versus
God.
versus
For the
Big
next
Billion
time-
SpongeBob.
And for
3
the next
million.
time, I hope Ace Mohawk comes back to do Michael versus Jason. If not,
Maybe-
I'm all right.
Well, there's only one way to find out, but wait. And in the meantime, this was a fantastic episode, I must say. We'll have to decide whether or not it's. I think it's definitely top 5 at least for me in this season. But we'll
10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure. But thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all liked this episode as much as we did, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video. Take care.
See you, dudes.
Bye, guys.
Be goofy goobers.
Eat your greens.